Something that I had thought about was walking in love. We take this idea, the Bible says love is kind. And if you look at what Stephen shared, it was kind for him to tell them the truth. And I think that's something that we shy away from, thinking that kindness is fluffy. And so whether that's telling the people in our life of truth that they need to hear that might not be comfortable or always received, God would have us to walk in love. And walking in love is speaking the truth. And we have I think we've taken that word kindness and we've made it this emotion, this fluffy, this feeling thing. And it's just what Stephen did here was kind. To declare to them that you're like your fathers. You guys are stiff-necked. You guys are hard-hearted. You guys don't have ears to hear. That's a hard message to declare, to deliver, but it's truth. And the part of 1 Corinthians chapter 13, the definition of love, where love is kind, it's patient, then it's kind, it acts kindly. We forget where we leave out the rejoices in truth part. Without truth, we're not walking in love. And so we're living in this world where I think it's easy. Many Christians have become bullies in the sense that they'll look down on somebody and point to how they're not doing that, and they think somehow, and then they'll point it out and they feel good about themselves. I don't think that's really what it was supposed to be about. Again, live according to your convictions. That's okay. But speak the truth. So if I get in my presence somebody who's struggling in a sin of any variety, right now today in West Hollywood, we are throwing a parade for sin as a culture. We're celebrating sin. Now, if I came across one of those people and loving them, I wouldn't judge them. I would spend time with them, talk to them, strike up conversation. But the minute they ask me, is this same-sex attraction a sin? I would say no. Same-sex attraction is not a sin. It's acting out on same-sex attraction. Whatever you're struggling with internally, you give that to God. And you watch God transform you from the inside out. But I got to speak the truth of what that is. And so we think it's kind to say, well, you know what people do in the privacy of their house. And that's what Christians did in the 1980s. And today we have the spill out of that. And Satan is never happy to take an inch. He erases the line and moves it. And erases the line and moves it. And mark my word, it's happening now. We will get to the place where the culture accepts pedophilia. We will get to that place if we continue in this endeavor. C-A-N. C-A-N. Anything in a culture that becomes common is soon accepted by the majority. Common and then accepted. Anything within a culture that is common and accepted soon becomes normal. Homosexuality today is normalized as a viable, alternative lifestyle, even protected in our nation by civil rights. Sin is protected by civil rights. Satan is never happy. He wants to erase the line and move it and erase it. So it's a moving target. And so we have to stand on truth, but we have to walk in love. And so we are gracious, we are kind, we are, just people that come. We want people around us. We don't want to do the holy huddle thing where we hide in a church and we wait to go to heaven. We want to mix it up with the world and we want to love them where they're at. But when they ask the question, then we have to, in love, give them truth that is pretty uncomfortable today. Truth that is very uncomfortable for many to receive. But guess what? This is what they're going to stand on.